hope everybody is doing well today. Happy astrological new year. Happy spring equinox. I hope that everybody is feeling good today. It is Sunday. It is Aries season. I already know y'all feeling the vibes. At least I am. I've been feeling the vibes for since Friday, to be honest. I'm yo, I'm ready to get going. I'm tired of shenanigans. Just straight up Aries energy. I'm tired of shenanigans. I'm ready to go. So today is going to be a great day. I am going to be hosting a Reiki session with y'all along with an oracle reading for the spring equinox, just to get a vibe and center ourselves and just feel good walking into this new astrological year. So I broke down the itinerary earlier, so I'm just going to repeat it now. So we're going to start off this video with just an overview of some important transits to look out for during spring equinox season. After that, we're going to do a 4-part breath and do the Reiki session. Then after the Reiki session, we're going to be doing the oracle reading for spring equinox. So that's how we're going to break that down for today. Make sure you have your water. I need to go get my water. Make sure you have your water. Make sure you have either selenite, rose quartz, or citrine for your crystals. If you don't have them, that's fine. But if you do have them on hand, definitely grab those. And just set your intention. My intention for this is just to bring in high vibrations, to allow us to center ourselves, feel grounded, and feel confident in this new astrological year, along with spring equinox in general. So let me go grab my water real quick. And let's do the damn thing, okay? So I'm gonna start off with breaking down some important transits, in my opinion, to be mindful of throughout spring equinox. So definitely and another thing, this video will be available on YouTube. I will upload it on YouTube, so if you want to go back and listen to it again, you can definitely do that. But let's just break down some important transits during the spring equinox. So March 20th, which is today, of course, we are stepping into Aries season, spring equinox, new astrological year. Also, Mercury in Pisces is conjuncting Jupiter in Pisces today. So this is a good time to really be still, be observant of the energy of how you feel, mind, body, spirit. This is a good time. That's why I'm happy that we're doing this Reiki, to really just center and ground yourself right now. Excuse me. On March the 27th, Mercury will be entering Aries. March 31st, we have the new moon in Aries. April 5th, Venus will be entering Pisces. This transit is very important to be mindful of. This is a good time to remember to be grounded, okay? Because with Venus being in Pisces, this can cause us to see things from a rose-colored glasses perspective, very dreamy, very aloof, and far beyond being grounded. So while Venus is in Pisces, it's very important to remain grounded and to center yourself before you do anything, any big task, make any important decisions. You really just want to be mindful of your energy during that time. April the 14th, Mars enters Pisces. This will make us be more complex with our needs, but at the same time, we'll be able to assist others and to really be that helping hand and positive person for somebody and people in our lives. Let's see here. March 16th, we have the full moon. April 16th, we have the full moon in Libra. Balance those scales, okay? Balance those scales during that time. April 19th, Sun enters Taurus season. April the 20th, Juno enters Pisces. This is an ideal time for partnerships, business, platonic, or relationship-wise. April the 29th, Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn. This will cause us to have personal and professional transformation. It's a very optimistic time, and this transit will last for about 5 months. April the 30th, we have the new moon solar eclipse in Taurus, so we're going to be entering into eclipse season. April the 30th, Pallas enters Taurus, which will allow us to really use common sense and logic and improve our problem-solving skills during this time, in which we need this. The collective needs a little bit more of self-awareness. May 10th, Mercury goes retrograde in Gemini, so this will cause brain fog, miscommunication. So really settle down. Don't make any important decisions during this time. It's just not a good idea. Jupiter enters Aries. This will give us our personal power. This will allow us to really thrive with what we want to create for ourselves. It's very optimistic. It gives us that energy of, hey, we're the creator of our realities. You know, our thoughts create our reality. So very ambitious energy during that time. May the 15th, we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. This is time to let go of the past. The truth is going to be revealed, yada, yada, yada. It's a very emotional time. That's going to be an emotional day. Okay. Then on May 20th, we enter into Gemini season. The 22nd, Mercury retrograde enters Taurus. This is going to cause us to feel a bit stuck or stagnant, and things are going to be seeming like it's moving really slow when Mercury enters Taurus. On the 24th, Mars enters Aries. If you know, Aries rules Mars, so it's back in its home planet. On May 30th, we have the new moon in Gemini. On June 3rd, Mercury goes direct in Taurus. On June 4th, Saturn goes retrograde in Aquarius. So this will allow us to set boundaries in our friendships, healthy boundaries at this time. And also really be our true and authentic self and attract like-minded people who will embrace and love us for who we are, who we truly are. June the 14th, we have the full moon in Sagittarius. And then finally, on June the 21st, we are entering Cancer season. I'm a Cancer. And then the summer solstice. So that's a quick little rundown of some of the really important transits that are going to be happening during spring equinox. Like I said, you can always come back to this video and follow me on my Instagram and on Facebook, because then I will be updating y'all when these transits happen so that you are aware and go a little bit more deeper on each of these transits. So overall, intuitively, this is a good time to take care of the mind, body, and spirit, okay? Drink some tea. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Make sure you're prioritizing your spiritual hygiene. That is the word for spring equinox, is spiritual hygiene. Making sure that you are keeping a healthy and clean spiritual hygiene, making sure that you are cleansing your body, doing food cleanses, actually doing spiritual baths, prayer, meditation, really making sure that you're taking care of yourself and your mental, physical, and spiritual health. This spring equinox can be very transformative in a positive way. It can be very beneficial for you if you flow with the energy. Don't try to go against the energy. Don't try to outsmart. You can't outsmart the damn planets. Okay, you can't outsmart them. Human logic can't outsmart the damn planets. Okay, so go with the flow. Listen to your intuition and just vibe out. Don't overthink it. You know, make sure you stay grounded and remember the joy in the things that you are doing and what you are creating for yourself at this time. And this is also a good time to have a well-balanced routine, morning routine or night routine, however you want to do it. But figure out a routine that you can do so you can always feel grounded and centered. And like I said, take care of your spiritual hygiene during the spring equinox. So that's really all I have to say about that and just the overall transits and things like that. So make sure So now we're going to get into the 4-part breath and the Reiki session. So get your water, get comfortable. If you want to put on your headphones right now, put on your headphones so that you can really hear the Reiki. So you can either be sitting, you can be laying down. It really doesn't matter. Just make sure you get in a comfortable position for our 4-part breath. So our 4-part breath basically it starts from the stomach to the chest to the neck to the head, hold, and then we release from the head to the neck to the chest to the stomach and let it flow. So we're going to do this probably 3-4 times to help center ourselves during this time. So let's get into that. So our first inhale. And release. Inhale. Release. One more. right. That was the Reiki. I really hope that y'all enjoyed that. I really like that one, to be honest. I'm still learning Reiki and just how to, play the different sound bowls and stuff like that. And I'm so excited to really really do it. But that's neither here nor there. So that was the Reiki for today. Grab you some water, take a couple breaths, and yeah, we're gonna do the reading now for this spring equinox. I'm just trying to decide how I'm gonna start this. Let's use the astrological OG deck. God, angel, ancestors, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to relay these guided messages, and thank you for your clarity and guidance and information during this time. Alright, so Spirit, we just want some guidance. It's the new astrological year. We're in spring equinox. What is some information? What are some messages that you can provide for this spring equinox? What should we know? What should we be paying attention to for this spring equinox, this new astrological year that we are embarking in? We have expression with the Sun card, in conjunction, union. So we have the Sun card, expression, our ego, self, personal power, Leo energy, vitality, leadership, health, yang, masculine energy. Didn't I tell y'all earlier to really make sure that you're taking care of yourself and your spiritual hygiene, and making sure that your mind, body, and spirit is all intact and just feeling good, and that you feel good from the inside out? Okay, this is what that Sun card that we have here is letting us know. That Leo energy, that fiery energy of Leos, they're very they have this confidence in themselves. They walk with their chin up, and they really do express themselves, and they let you know who they are, and they're not going to change who they are. They're very authentic and true to themselves. So with this spring equinox and us entering into this new astrological year, this is really about being true to who you are, standing up for yourself, making sure that you don't try to fit in. Don't try to fit in. You be yourself. Be true and authentic to who you are. And it would lead you so far during this time and throughout this spring equinox. So I really love that with the Sun card. This also gives me solar plexus energy with our ego, in which spring equinox is a highlight of that is your solar plexus chakra, along with your root chakra right now. Being grounded, and also making sure that you have that self-confidence, have that drive, have that determination, on top of that, Aries season, the initiator. They're the initiators of the zodiac. So that's a beautiful card to come out with this Sun card. Next, we have conjunction, union, join forces, working together, merging, enhancing, empowering, strengthening, combined energy. That's what we have here with conjunction, which goes so beautifully with the Sun card, because this is letting us know, yes, but the Sun card is about individuality, being true to who you are, being true to yourself. And as I mentioned before, this year is a universal 6 year. which is all about finding your soul family, finding, your union, your twin, your soulmate connections. And with this conjunction card, this is letting you know, like, hey, you don't have to do all of this by yourself. You don't have to figure out everything by yourself. And it's okay to ask. It's okay to ask people who are like-minded. It's okay to ask people who are a little bit more knowledgeable than you about whatever topic that you are enduring in. So definitely don't be afraid to ask questions. Hey sis, don't forget to ask questions during the spring equinox, and don't be afraid to be a student. You don't always have to be the leader. You don't always have to be the teacher. Be teachable during this time. With this spring equinox, this is about growing. Spring equinox, we're planting our seeds, we're turning the soil and things like that, really getting our stuff laid out. So be teachable, but also stay true to yourself with this sun card, and with the conjunction card. So this is really, really good. This is good energy. This is really good energy. Teamwork make the dream work, and that's real. And that's something I need to be better on too, is asking for help and really putting myself out there for the community, and being with like-minded people who enjoy similar things that I want to do or I aspire to do, and just really finding my community. So I think a lot of us are going to be finding our communities during the spring equinox. Ooh. Spirit is loud. Spirit is loud. We have gifts. This is in correlation to what I just spoke about. When I look at this illustration, again, this is like us. And then us being teachable, us exchanging gifts, us learning from other people, learning from, people who are wiser than us, people who are older, people who have more knowledge. They're able to give us and feed us and provide us with new game to elevate us and make us better people. Which, oh my God, we had the wisdom card. I didn't even see this card. See, me and Spirit is here. We had the wisdom card. Okay, man, this is giving me elder energy, man. Listen to your elders. Listen to people. Be teachable. This is what this is giving right now. During spring equinox, be teachable. Be teachable. We have the shadow, embracing the dark side. This is what I talked about in, I think, my last reading. I talked about embracing the dark and the light, not being so caught up in the good, but embracing your shadow side, embracing the dark aspects of you, embracing the moon, because you have the sun and the moon. It's not just the sun all day. So embrace your shadow side, embrace the dark feminine, embrace that, especially as women, embrace the dark feminine. And this goes along with being true to who you are, because your shadow side can really show you who you are. It can really tell you about parts of yourself that right here, me and us looking at each other, we can't really see. But when you dig deep, and that's why we talk about shadow work as spiritualists, it really can help you heal different aspects and parts of yourself. It can really dig deep in that trauma so that you can become the best version of yourself. And that's what Spirit is really honing in with this sun card, with this conjunction. We have wisdom, we have gift. It's like, yo, you're a powerful being. You are a powerful being. So you are the co-creator of your life. And don't allow anybody to stop you from being the best version of yourself, including yourself, because we are our biggest downfalls. It really don't matter about anybody else. It really matters about ourselves. So we can't empower ourselves if we can't really be true to ourselves. How do we expect other people to really respect us and see us for who we are and our worth? So definitely, if you have the opportunity, do some shadow work during this spring equinox. There's nothing wrong with doing shadow work. You can do shadow work anytime. You don't have to always do it during the winter time. Always come back and learn deeper parts of yourself and your subconscious mind. This goes into sanctuary. Sanctuary. Creating that safe space for yourself during this spring equinox. Find your safe space. Find your comfort. Find some place that really keeps you grounded. Me, it's going to the park. It's going to a cafe. Sometimes it's taking a drive by myself. Find your sanctuary. Find your spot where you can just chill. Like me, I've been reading a lot more books lately, so I really relate to her right now. Like, go back to things. I'm getting childhood energy. Go back to things that you liked as a child or a teenager. Maybe you liked art, or going to art galleries, or painting, writing, drawing. I don't know. Go back to that. Like, that childlike energy will it will make you feel just so whole when you go back to your childhood. That's why I don't stop playing The Sims. I'm gonna play The Sims till I'm 30, 40 years old, because it brings me back to my childhood and it makes me happy. So do things that make you happy, that bring you peace. If it's your morning routine or your nighttime routine, let's say if you like skincare, do a whole thing with your skincare routine. If it's the morning routine, get your tea, you get your affirmations, play to your music. Find your routine, find your flow, find your sacred space, and really sit and embrace that. We all deserve a sacred space. And it doesn't always have to be at home. It doesn't always have to be the perfect space with all your crystals and plants. It can literally be in your car, at the park, anywhere. It don't always have to be at home. We're in Aries season. And Aries is all about being the initiator. They're the first zodiacs. And we have action. And with this action card, it's just perfect timing for where we are at right now. Take action with your goals. Take action with your aspirations and new things that you want to create. Don't just sit on them. So many of y'all are sitting on gems, on gold mines, and it's like you don't even realize it because you're so afraid. This is not the time to be afraid. We are in the age of Aquarius. We are in a time where community is very important. So you're going to find your space. You're going to find your people. Don't be afraid to make content. Don't be afraid to, really showcase who you are during this time. So take action on your goals. Take action. Don't be afraid either. Because when you have that community behind you with the conjunction card, when you find your community, you find your tribe. And remember, like I said earlier, this is a year 6. This is a universal year 6. 2022 is a year 6, which means it's all about finding your soul family, twin flame energy, soulmate energy, finding your tribe and everything like that. So take action. Be teachable. Be yourself, and make sure you are always nourishing yourself in your spiritual hygiene during this time. And that's how you're going to make the best of this spring equinox. This is so great. I really love this for us. I think all of us deserve this right now. We've been going through a lot as individuals and as a collective. So this is really a breath of fresh air to see right now. Big picture thinking, visionary, inspired ideas goes right into what I talked about. Spirit says stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself. Stop, doubting yourself. Stop thinking so small about your life and what you want to create. A lot of y'all think so small when you should be thinking bigger. Like I said, you're sitting on gold mines. You're sitting on things that could really impact people. And it's not even about monetary gain. It's not about materialistic things. It's just you have an impact and you're able to be of service to others. Like, don't ever sleep on that. Think about bigger picture. Think about long term, but also stay grounded in the present. Stay grounded in the present. Make sure that you find joy in the now. You know, don't get too caught up in the future where you're losing your track and your sense of what you're doing right now, because then you're going to mess up what you're going to create for the future by doing that. So make sure that you're still staying grounded. Any other messages from this deck? Portal energy. Portal energy. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Come on now. You are the co-creator of your life. Your thoughts create your reality. Be mindful of what you are consuming. Be mindful of what you listen to. Be mindful of the things that you tell yourself, because you really are the co-creator of your reality. The portal is open. I don't know if y'all feel it or not. I've been feeling it. The portal is open. And Spirit has been showing up in different ways and letting you know that, hey, we ready for you to do the damn thing. Are you ready to do the damn thing? Because you've been crying, you've been saying this, you saying, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that, oh, I want to do this. Are you going to do it? Or are you going to play stupid in their face? Because they tired of y'all playing stupid in their face. They tired of y'all playing dumb in their face. Step into the portal. Don't be afraid. Step into it. Full card energy. Step into it. You never know. You will never know unless you try. What's the quote say? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. You just never know. You just never know. Wow. How about our chakras? What are some chakras should we be paying attention to during the spring equinox? Chakras. Because I talked about earlier about our solar plexus and our root chakra. Chakras. Oh. Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Like literally the dreams you want to manifest and the dreams when you go to sleep. Because Spirit be talking to y'all in y'all dreams and y'all really kind of be ignoring them. Make a dream journal. Definitely get a dream journal. Go to Find Below and get you, or go to the dollar store, get you a dollar notebook. And when you have dreams, write down what happened in the dream, write down the time, write down the date, and just write them down. Write them down, look them up. And come back to them. There's so many times I came back to dreams after things happened in like the physical, and I was like, oh. And also, this popped in my head, lucid dreaming. Listen, do this at your own risk. I ain't telling y'all what to do. If you don't know how to do it, just don't do it. But if you do know how to do it, do it. You can lucid dream, or you can ask Spirit, like, okay, this is what you can do, because they want me to tell y'all. This is what you can do. Make sure your whole entire room is clean. And let's say you have a question, like you have a question about something to Spirit, like you want to have a question about your goals or something along those lines, or you want to know, how will this play out for you? So basically what you do is you make sure you get yourself centered, you're in a good frame of mind, and you're not distracted by anything or anyone. Like no distractions, none at all. You can drink some tea with no sugar, no honey, just plain tea. If you need tea to kind of like relax your mind, put some chamomile in there. When you drift off to sleep, set the intention, or like say what you have to ask God or whoever you pray to out loud, say it and then go to sleep. But make sure you're not scared when you do it. This is why I tell people, like, if you're gonna do it, just do it right. Like, don't be scared, because when you have the dream, your fear is going to now show up in the dream. So like, don't be scared, just go to sleep. And then you'll have the answer. Like, they will literally tell you the answer. And then like the next day or like a couple months, you'll like see the dream. Like, it's kind of like deja vu. I have deja vu a lot. And I just be like, I had a dream like that. I think I did this before. So like, yeah, definitely do that if you feel confident enough to do it. But if you feel like you too scared for that, that's fine. They're going to talk to you either way in your dream, whether you want to do it or not. But that's just a way to kind of like, I don't know, just ask. I just want to say that. So yeah, pay attention to your dreams. Get a dream journal. That goes to our third eye chakra. Ooh, solar plexus. Like I said before, decisions. Now, with this decisions card, this is very interesting. I talked about an overview of spring equinox and different transits that are happening. We are going to be going through Mercury retrograde, and what other planet? I forgot the other planet that's going in retrograde that fast. But with the decisions, take your time when making decisions. You don't have to rush, and don't allow anybody to rush you into doing anything that you're not confident in or that you feel like you need more clarity on. Don't be slow. Now, don't be taking a grand old time trying to make a decision. But you don't have to make a decision right off the bat. You don't have, like, don't make nobody try to force you to do anything. Take your time. Make sure you get your everything in order. Make sure you get everything that you need done before you be like, yep, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. So there are going to be decisions, especially when it comes down to your personal and professional development and growth, that are going to be coming up during this time, during this spring equinox, especially for like your professional life and career and things like that. A lot of people are going to be pivoting and trying new things. Physical body, our root chakra, which I talked about earlier today too. Our root chakra, your physical body. And I also talk about making sure that you are nourishing yourself, mind, body, spirit. You're taking care of your spiritual hygiene. You're doing a cleanse. Go to the doctors if you haven't had a checkup. Go get your checkup. If you've never been to the doctors at all in like years, go get a checkup. If you're more of a herbal person, clean your body out. But definitely pay attention to your physical body. If you're tired, go to sleep. If you feel like something is off, get it checked out. Like, don't sleep on your physical body. Making sure that you are working out, making sure that, you know, you're feeding your body right and you're just taking care of yourself. All right, let's close this with some affirmations. Affirmations for spring equinox. I am open. Vulnerability is my strength, not my weakness. My openness attracts those who are beneficial to my highest good. We talked about this. Our community, meeting new people, being teachable. When I lean into my feelings, I am honoring my truth. Talked about that. When I communicate my feelings in a loving way, I am speaking my truth. I am open. So always do things with love, y'all. Move with your heart chakra. Even if you don't fucking like what's going on, still move with love. Still move with grace, because you will be blessed times 10. Like, that's just how it goes. And I know sometimes you just don't be liking situations and people, but when they said, when I communicate my feelings in a loving way, I speak my truth, that is very true. So stay open to receiving, you know, the beautiful blessings that you deserve, and stay flexible during this time. Other affirmations for the spring equinox. Spring equinox affirmations. Ooh. I am compassionate. I understand how important it is to have compassion, and not just for others, but for myself as well. I forgive myself for the times I may have let myself down. I forgive others for the same. I realize that, like me, everyone is doing the best they know with the tools they have. I am compassionate. Again, moving with that heart chakra, y'all. It will get you far. So many of us are going through things that we don't speak about. So definitely move with compassion, move with love. This is giving very much heart chakra energy. One more affirmation to close out this video. 2 more. I kind of figured that. I love this. I love this. I am transformed and I am a gift. I am transformed. I see the beauty of change. Everything I have been through transformed me into who I am today. I am so much braver. I am so much more caring. I am so much more emotionally intelligent. I am so much more open. I will continue changing and improving. I am transformed. And the last one we have is I am a gift. I am a gift to the world. When I lead with kindness and love, I create a ripple effect that benefits more people than I ever know. My presence, my knowledge, and my passions contribute to the greater good of the world. I am a gift. Spirit is loud and clear with this one. It's really all up to you. It's really all up to you and how you decide to move, because this can be very transformative in a good way and very beneficial when you just flow with the energy and you move with grace and you move with your heart chakra. You're going to win. You're going to win. You're going to step into the middle of June when we enter into summer solstice. Like, who try to play with me? Who gonna check me, boo? Like, nobody. Like, I'm the one. I'm the one. So this is great. This is very fantastic. I'm really loving the energy, and I really hope y'all love the energy too. Stay focused, stay compassionate, stay open to receiving your beautiful blessings. And yes, I hope everybody has a great spring equinox. And I will be talking to y'all soon about some other transits that are happening, especially with Mercury retrograde about to happen next month. But yes, have a great night, and I will see y'all soon.